So what is going to be announced at this big Apple event in San Francisco? Well, the best guess is it's a new phone, a successor for the iPhone 4S. And what will it be in terms of better? Well, probably bigger, and who knows, maybe even made of different materials than the present iPhone 4S. Let's give you a comparison in what seems a likely improvement regime. That's the 4S. In terms of dimension, what would make sense? Well, this phone screen will be at least another icon taller. In fact, if you tip it through 90 degrees, it would probably be perfect for 16:9. That's widescreen TV or video. So that would make absolute sense. In terms of other changes to the phone itself, well, the display, now 4 inches. That will be bigger than ever before, but not, interestingly, as big as some of its immediate rivals. It will be a Retina display. They can't go back on that technology, so this 320 pixels per inch resolution that looks so super sharp is absolutely guaranteed to stick there. Some other enhancements are coming though, and we'll tick off them one by one. 4G is the new kind of super fast mobile data connection. It's coming to this country, as you've probably heard. It's called long-term evolution, or LTE, in some territories in the world. And some brand of that, I would think, is an absolute guarantee for this fantastic new phone with faster and faster connectivity. Siri, regarded by some as a bit of a joke, others as moderately useful, has almost certainly been much improved in this new device. Siri being the dictation facility. You can press a button, speak to the phone, and it actually types your words. Pretty reliably at the moment, probably much more reliably in the future. Apple have bought an American company which know all about fingerprint scanning and how that could be used as security. So just imagine you actually put your fingers, or maybe 2 fingers, onto the phone as a means of opening it up. What a great security measure that might be. And NFC is another acronym which you'll probably come to know in the coming year. Near field communication allows the sort of things that tube users in London can do: touch onto a panel and gain entry to the tube system. Or some bank cards allow you to just tap and go. That kind of functionality, perhaps built in through iTunes, is an absolute cert for this phone, I would say. And it's physically going to look a bit different, as well. This is just a rumour, but it's a very strong rumour. The familiar 30-pin dock, which has been around since the first iPod, may well go, and a new, smaller, slimmer 9-pin connection may well come in its place. Bit of a nightmare if you've got a lot of those accessories and adapters and things, but never mind. And here's another bit of evolution for the iPhone. For the first time, perhaps, that microphone and headphone connection may well be on the bottom of the phone, not on the top edge, as it's been in all the previous iterations. We also think that Apple may well have invested a bit more technology in the kind of headphones you get in the box, which up till now have been okay, but most people throw them away and use something a bit better quality. These, we think, are going to be included and probably be a lot better design. Now, what else can we say about this new phone? Well, the back of it certainly may well look different. The camera in the corner here, what's that going to be? The 4S has got an 8-megapixel camera already. Can they make that even better? One way would make it 3D. It's a possibility. The illumination LED probably will stay. In terms of the design, well, a unibody design, solid metal this time, maybe an aluminium or a special alloy they've come up with would seem more likely. Too many people have dropped their iPhones with that glass back and have cracked the back as a consequence. And in terms of the extra space in the case, that may allow space for a slightly higher capacity or higher voltage battery, which may well help drive that Retina screen or video watching or games playing or whatever you want to do for a few more hours. So those are some of the improvements on the back of the phone. Now, how is this new device going to compare with its rivals in the marketplace? Here are the big ones. This is one of the phones they've got to beat. The Lumia 920 here was announced only last week, that collaboration between Microsoft and Nokia, which has really got to work. It's got 4.5-inch screen, it's got high resolution, it's an ecosystem, of course, is just in its infancy, but it's got a dual-core processor and reasonable battery life. This is the real killer phone, I think, of the current year, the Samsung Galaxy S3, much loved and admired. It's nearly 5 inches across this screen. It's got a quad-core processor, so it's blazingly fast. The HTC One comes pretty close as well. The screen's almost identical and super high quality as well. So if our guess about this phone is it's only a 4-inch screen, that might disappoint some people who've got used to that amount of screen real estate. And will it have a quad-core processor so it can keep up and maybe make maximum use of that 4G connectivity? All rumours at this stage, but you know, we don't have to wait too long to find out what is really coming.